It is finally time to dedicate my entire life to a new main 5-star. And am I talking about skipping Hu Tao altogether? Absolutely not. But there is one male in this game who actually has my utmost respect, and that man is Mr. Nouvelette, the guy who can literally solo the Spiral Abyss. So in today's video, I will be taking this Nouvelette from very low level to a level which can actually solo the Spiral Abyss. Okay, so hopping straight into my Nouvelette. I have leveled him up a little bit to level 70. That's just with the resources I had spare on me. So we will have to actually go find these little starfish things, which by the way are a pain to grab. Like, every time I pick one of these up, I swear to God, it takes a year off my life. It is a miserable experience. I do have a lot of these little millennial pearl seahorse things, whatever the fuck they are. We will need to go kill some water people. And also, I will be using dust just to create the hydro chunks for Nouvelette. As if you come over now, it's just using dust, I can easily get them. Saves me spending tons of resin on bosses. And it's just overall easy and gives me something to actually spend the dust on, as I had like 200 just sitting there. Artifacts wise, I will be using the, however the hell you pronounce this. From now on, we're just going to call this the hunter set, because me trying to pronounce that word will be the worst thing you'll ever experience in your entire life, and it will probably make all of you unsubscribe, so let's just avoid that. So yeah, we'll be using the hunter set, and then talents wise, this is the only thing I've really prepped going into this. Obviously this can get up to 70. Talents, I think we should be fine to at least get one of them up to max rank. I don't know which one's the best, so I'll probably just hop on like Reddit or something, see what you guys are talking about. And by you guys, I mean the entire Genshin community. But yeah, there's not really too much to say right now. It'll probably just be a lot of farming, a lot of resin, and, well, a lot of collecting these fucking annoying ass starfish. Okay, so what I do think I'm actually going to do is start with probably the easiest thing on Nouvelette's list of priorities, and which obviously is Ascension. I don't know why I just clicked outfits. But what I'm going to do is collect these little crab drop things. I don't know what they actually are. Them look like crabs, so I'm just going to call them crabs. We need, how many more? 7 more-ish? So we have 5 craftable right now, so yeah, 7. Just to get us to 80, so we'll probably be here a while collecting these, as obviously I want to get a bit over. I want to be able to get to 90 today. But yeah, hopefully this won't be too much of an issue. I do know Nouvelette's passive actually makes him swim faster in water, which is probably useless like 98% of the time you're playing this game. But for this exact thing we are doing, it's actually pretty useful. Okay, so these crab things right here are what I need to farm. I do need to get the little thing, the fucking horrible things, because underwater you do like 0 damage. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this Fontaine feature. I never really bothered learning the underwater mechanics or anything. As obviously when I was doing Fontaine, Natlan just dropped. So let's just say I wasn't really the most Fontainian person. There's supposed to be one more, wherever hell he is. I have no idea. I don't really see any Mr. Krabs nearby. Just slowly swim as I regen. There we go. Is there no way to go faster? Like, is there not like a submarine you can get or something? I feel like swimming is just so inefficient. Okay, since this will probably take a while, I'll just skip until I actually have enough, because this is a very boring experience for me. And finally, after about 10 years, we finally have enough transocenic chunks. Transocenic, I have no idea. But who cares about the name? I don't think it's the uncommon ones we need. I think it's the rare ones, right? Okay, so we'll just do that. Get a bonus. Thank you, Dory. There we go. Come back to Nouvelette. And yeah, so on 15 out of 12. Next up, I will just get these horrible starfishes. I think I should be able to get enough today. And then I'll have to go to someone else's world and take their fish, basically. And then, yeah, we should be able to get them to level 80. I'll be back once I've done this. And we'll see where the hell I want to go next. Maybe the weapon, actually, because that's like almost level 90. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. And with that, we should be able to ascend. Oh, that actually took me like a long time. I started at like 12. It's now 12:33, so I took like 33 minutes, which I guess isn't that long to be fair. But, oof. Level 90 will definitely be tough because those starfish are not easy to collect. But anyway, we'll go straight up. I should be fine for Mora, as obviously I just done the battle pass like fully, so shouldn't be any issues. Ooh, I will take a free wish though. Standard. And let's see what I need for Ascension. Oh, okay, we need literally everything. Okay. So Ascension will probably be doable. It will just take me about another hour. So I think what I'll do is skip that for now and just go straight to talents. As I feel like talents are just maybe the most fun. Maybe artifacts are the most fun, actually. It's a tie. It's a tie between artifacts and talents. I'll just work on talents for now, though. I'll probably do... What I'll probably do is actually research which one's the best and then focus. So I'll be back in a second.
A few moments later.
Okay, so yeah, it's literally as I guessed. Everyone is just saying do the normal attack, as the charge attack is 99% of his damage, which is it's fair enough. I'll just leave these at 1 because it'll be funny to just have this crowned and then just level 1. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'll do. Ooh, these also use the transocenic or transoceanic. I don't know. Okay, guys. These slime looking things. It also uses these. We should be fine for scrolls though. Oh, he uses equity. I thought he used their order, but anyway, yeah, we still should be fine. Stardust exchange. Don't mind if I do. That did not really get as much. Okay, we can craft some though. We can craft some. We're not lost the race yet. Run along over here. Where are they? Where? Oh, I don't know why they didn't just use slimes and just turn them into like water slimes and just call it like water slime. It would have made more sense to me, but you know, they can do their own little thing, I guess. Turn all of those into those. There we go. Back to Nouvellette. Okay, level 5. Oh. Okay, it's fine. I'll just quickly get 8 more of these and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we'll craft these. Should be able to go to Nouvellette, get that talent up to 6, I think it was. Yeah, 6. And then, okay, so now we actually need to start using the fucking Nahida shit. Which I think I did talk about this last video, where I have to complete all of Nahida's story quests to unlock her special, whatever the boss says. And then after that... Oh wait, actually I can just quick challenge it. Okay, fair enough then. I don't actually have to do the entire story quest. Okay, so that actually saves me tons of time. Fair enough. I will probably match it though in case it's like, it's not just a boss. If there's actual mechanics and shit, I won't know what to do, so... I've never actually fought this boss, so I'll probably just run Zalonin. As I'll probably need a healer, right? I mean, running double Hydra with Hu Tao should be fine. I'll just need to rely on Zalonin a lot to keep me alive. If the boss is actually hard, it could be like the easiest boss ever, honestly. What the hell is that? Okay, it's actually pretty simple to kill, never mind. I thought it was going to be like a really challenging one, but... This seems pretty easy. Defeat what? Wait, there's more? Okay, so I cleared all the enemies. What now? Maybe it's like Child, where you have to like defeat the boss 3 times or something. Okay, he's back. Okay, so yeah, I think it is like a multi-phase type of boss. I mean, I shouldn't have too much of an issue. My Hu Tao is pretty stacked, if I do say so. Oh, as soon as I say that, Hu Tao just gets one-tapped. Lovely. But yeah, that was... I mean, okay. I've never versed that boss before. It wasn't too bad. It was a pretty interesting boss, I guess. Okay, we got these, so this is what we needed, right? We needed the circle-looking ones. Wait, let me have a peek at Nouvellette. What talent thing was it? Oh, no, it was the only one I didn't even get. That's great. Hopefully I have some of the little things to let them transform. Okay, so it was this one I needed. Okay, so we got a level 7. We should be able to get level 8 this week. I don't think we'll be able to go any higher than 8 though, to be honest, as I'd have to wait like in 4 or 5 days, and I really want to get this video out today, so hopefully we can just get that later today. These should be easy to farm. They're not actually too bad, and then we can just craft those. Yeah, okay, so now though, since my resin is just building up and we kind of need stuff to spend it on, we're going to start the artifact farming. There isn't really much else to do, even when it comes to the overall, what do you call it, catalyst thing. It's just these, and I don't believe these are available today. Yeah, these aren't even available until Saturday, basically. So, basically just leave this weapon at 80, which again isn't too bad. It's not like I need Nouvellette maxed out right now, as I won't be really maining him until whenever the Spiral Abyss resets, which I don't actually know when that is. Does it say? Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so in 6 days is probably when I'll need to max him out. So that's fine, because I do plan on making a Spiral Abyss video, because that will be like my first time actually being able to go to the final floor, as I've never really had 2 teams. I only really have 1 team, so it's always been a bit of a challenge to get anywhere past like floor 11. Okay, so having a look here, our resin isn't too bad, but what I'll do first is just basically just try and stronghold as many things as I can get, just to see what we need going into the actual artifact farm. As obviously we already have a good goblet, so goblet is actually the only thing we don't really need, which is pretty rare, honestly. Normally it's the last thing I can't even pull. But having a peek here, I'll just shove all these in. Okay, so 39 out of 39. Hopefully we get something decent, maybe? I think we mainly want crits and ER, pretty much. I don't think there's another stat we could really use. Circlet-wise, what would be the best main stat for Circlet, you reckon? I mean, maybe like HP. Attack would be fine as well, though. I don't think either would really matter. I mean, I'll probably just lock any single one we get ER on and just hope we get crit, or like vice versa. Nah, it's actually defense we don't... What do we want on the sands? Probably not HP, right? I mean, actually, yeah, probably HP. I honestly don't really know what main stats to go for like the sand or circlet, but I mean, I guess for the circlet, I could go with like crit as well. I could go like crit damage, crit rate. Depend on... honestly, it'll just probably depend on what I need by the end of actually gathering all the artifacts. Ooh, a double crit is nice. No ER, but double crit is very nice, actually. This could potentially be my flower for Nouvellette. And then last strong box into a goblet. Not too great. Okay, so before we start the artifact farming, let's just quickly level up that flower, as I'm really interested to see if we get anything good. HP, crit damage, and crit rate. This is potential. And first one goes on to defense. That is just fucking lovely. It had a 1 in 4 chance to go on defense. That is... okay. And then HP. It's not looking great. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's not max out, actually. Let's go to level 16, right? 16 should be solid. That is not 16 at all. There we go. Into crit damage, I mean, technically if we get a crit rate on the last one, it could fix the entire piece. But that would be, well, rare to say the least. Let's just stick on, like, this maybe? Yeah, okay, it's fine. Let's just do this. Oh, and then on to... okay, this is a pretty horrible piece, actually. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just see if we get ER on this piece. If not... okay, EM, yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, okay. This one got crit damage. This has potential as well. ER or crit damage, that's all we want. Now, if we use that flower we just leveled up to level 20. There it is. Get straight to 16. And then I'll just boost that a little bit. There we go. Straight to 20. And we're looking at 13% ER, 12% crit damage. I mean, it could be manageable. Technically, it is usable. I just kind of wish it didn't get as much on attack, honestly. Okay, let's just test this final piece. This is probably my worst piece I got. But it did get ER. It did get ER. Into ER as well. If this is crit rate, please. Okay, attack. You can't always... okay, I'll gamble and spend 50,000 hoping I get something good. Into attack again. Alright, that is just not optimal at all. Okay, so we put on like any usable pieces. We can see what stats are looking like prior to going in. Okay, so these 4 are the only 4 I could actually see myself using. Obviously, the flower we just got. I don't have a feather at all yet. For the sands, I'm just running a random one just for these stat bonus, basically. Okay, so stats before actually going to farm artifacts, we're looking at 40, 170, and then 140 for ER. What we want to do, our end goal with using all of this resin in the fucking domain, we want to get this to 200%. We want 200% ER minimum. That is what I want to be comfortable at, and that is pretty much my main goal here. But I also want to get the crit to damage ratio about 50 to 100 or 100 to 200. You know, I want to double the crit damage to the crit rate, just like I do any other character. And then aside that, honestly, I kind of want HP up a bit, but sitting at 20,000 would be fine. Attack, I don't care about. Defense, I don't care about. EM, I don't care about. But yeah, let's just hop straight into this domain and hopefully we get lucky today. If I can actually find the domain. It's like, this should be pretty simple. I just need to get lucky, obviously. But it's like, I don't know who I'm going to run with Nouvellette when I do actually build him and make the team. Like, I was thinking, like, Fischl could be okay. Because, you know, it's a free reaction. And it basically allows me to have Nouvellette on the field 24/7. Is Fischl with someone who just comes on and goes off pretty simple? But aside Fischl, I have zero clue who I'm actually going to put on the team. Like, I guess I could use a shield, right? So I could use, like, Satali, maybe? I could even use, like, Yanfei, as I have her C4, so it's, like, that could work as a shield. Okay, so first domain, and we get a absolutely useless goblet, which we wouldn't even need a goblet anyway, but a decent flower. I know it's Golden Troop, so it's kind of useless, but if we do actually build Fischl, she obviously uses his set. But anyway, I do have to go heal my Hu Tower real quick. And then back we go. Okay, number 2. Oh, even numbers are always better than odds. I've glazed even numbers my entire life, so it's got to give me some sort of luck and bias towards them, right? And I get I get double golden troop. That's just great. I kind of wish these were like more, well, not tankier, but I just wish it was more like challenging, honestly. It's kind of boring just coming in here and like instantly killing things. Actually, I do know there's another world level. I think it was introduced in Natlan, because I saw some hype over like a new world level being added, but I'm not even max yet, so I probably won't be able to even access that for a solid year. As I've been rank 56 for like a while now, and I'm not even close to going up, like at all. Oh, this is actually decent. What the fuck? This is actually a really good Sans. Well, I say really good. It's pretty average, but ER main stat with crit damage, with attack percent as well. This has potential. This actually has potential. I think this is the 4th one now. Almost out of our condensed resin as well. I'll probably have to top that up after this one. Flower. Okay, yeah, nothing good there either. Okay, number 5 with a actual okay flower. I mean, not flower, plume, Jesus Christ. HP, crit rate, ER. This actually is really good. Imagine this is like crit damage as well. That would be insane. Oh my god. And then a absolutely divine goblet for golden troop. Dendro damage bonus is the main stat. ER, crit damage, and crit rate. If I had like a Nahida right now, this would be an absolutely peak off-piece. What the hell? I literally have 0 Dendro people. I guess I have like Emily, but she's not really like a good Dendro person. But that is really solid. What the hell? Wow. I was not expecting this. Okay, I don't know how I can top that last piece, but hopefully we get something good for our last one. Is I have to go... I'll probably just farm crystals for like maybe 10 minutes. Electro with crit damage. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, what I'll do now is just go farm some crystal flies. Just because I have like 5 fragile resins and I'll probably use them all. And I want to get these like instantly into condensed, you know? Okay, so I've quickly grabbed a few just from like my famously known spots. So hopefully that should be enough. I went right past the crafting area. Okay. So we can just make 2 right there. And let's come over to resin. How many do you reckon we should use? Just like 3, right? Okay, 180. Because I don't want to be like over 200, is then I'm kind of just wasting time and stuff. So, okay. We're back to 5 condensed. We should be able to get another 5 after we finish these 5 domains and then go back. But, you know, depends how long it takes us, honestly. Okay, so I'll just try and speedrun these as fast as possible. Hoping that we just get something which is usable. As I think we still need... we got an okay Sans, and we got a good flower, and we got a good plume as well. I don't actually remember which ones are left, but we still need one of them. And first one of the new condensed, hopefully, please, just something. Okay, okay. Not a bad cryo damage piece. Crit damage, ER. And then the flower, pretty normal. Okay, nothing too flashy at least. Okay, Sans, not very great, honestly. And then not a great golden troop goblet either. Because I think I'm getting faster at it, at least. I can get it round to around 50 seconds to a minute, which is pretty fast for me. Yeah, there we go, 45 seconds, so one of my faster ones as well. Hopefully, it congratulates me in an absolute divine piece. And it does not. Second last condensed. Circlet was what we needed. Circlet, a good circlet was what we needed. Okay, and we may have just gotten it. Jesus, I can't even speak. I know I showed you guys a crit damage piece before, but obviously crit rate is probably the best way to go. This is ER and it has crit rate. That is huge. That is potential right there. And then it's got ER as the main stat for this Sans. Nothing really too special though outside of that. Okay, last one. Come on. The last one's always good, right? It's a hydro damage piece again with ER. I mean, I'll level this one up to like 12. I'll see if anything good comes out of it. But I doubt it's going to top my current one, honestly. I'll quickly go make the rest of my condensed, though. Okay, so I'll just use the rest of my fragile. Should be able to get 80, which gets us to, what, 160? 180. Okay, yeah. So 180 resin. It looks like we will have to do one without condensed at the end, but that's fine. Actually, do I have the primos? If I have the primo gems, I could technically do it. I don't know, though. I did literally just pulse a tally, so I'm going to presume... Oh, never mind. As soon as I say that, go to the battle pass and boom. Claim all those goodies. Okay, and then go here. Turn them into resin. Back here. Okay, perfect amount. We have one more crystal left and one more condense left after this. Okay, come on. Just... I don't even know what we need now, honestly. I think we're kind of just going for... Okay, that's actually a decent piece. But, oh, this sands would have been good if it didn't have defense. But yeah, both have defense. I don't really know what we're going for now. We're kind of just going for better pieces rather than like overall pieces, which is kind of rare. Normally it takes me so much resin just to get like a full set of usable pieces. And then defense, physical damage. Why is physical damage even on goblets? Like seriously. So we only have 2 more overall condensed because obviously I can make 1 more after this. And then it's just that's it for the day. No more artifacts, which is kind of a shame. I feel like artifacts isn't fun. It's more of like an enjoyment thing, you know? Well, I guess I kind of just contradicted myself. I mean, like, it's kind of relaxing just farming artifacts. I don't know what it is about artifacts. It's just like, it's just nice kind of killing stuff and then just getting a reward. And then just doing it again. Like, it's hard to explain. I know I basically just said repeating myself is fun, but it kind of is. Right, last condense. And we get pretty bad flour. Decent sands. But again, for golden troops, so like Fischl could really benefit off that. So I'll go quickly make my last condense for the day before hopping over back into the domain for the last time. Great memories we've had over the last hour. Real great memories. Okay, last condensed. We've got to hype this one up. Come on. What the fuck am I doing? I have no idea. I just started like panting. But, okay, let's just... I don't even know what's going on right now. Oh, I sense it. I didn't even skip the animation. Okay, you see this one right here? This moment of judgment is going to be an absolute divine beat. This is going to be the best, whatever the hell this is, in the entirety of Genshin. It's not bad, but I kind of hyped it up a bit. The flower, again, not bad. Ooh. No, okay. Why did I get excited? It only is crit rate. But anyway. So that's all of our artifacts done for today. Let's go back. I guess we can strongbox whatever is kind of mid. And then see what we have overall. Because obviously I don't want to just level the best ones up, as I want to see if the little ones can kind of get really good substats. And then just see what happens from there. As you never know, all it takes is 1 lucky piece. Okay, I'll save a majority of the good golden treep stuff as well, as I do plan on doing Fischl, like a rework for Fischl, quite soon. Okay, so I think that was all the bad pieces. We'll just quickly stronghold those, see if we get anything good. Potentially good plume, but I don't see it turning out like better than the current one. Ooh, a double crit circlet. This is actually pretty good. This is really good, actually. But again, HP, it's like, I mean, I don't think subbing out a main stat of like a crit would be better, but you never know. I'll see how good the substats. If we get like 20% substats on both, fair enough. But I very much doubt that. And then pretty mid stuff the rest of the time. So I'll save those 2 and then just strongbox the rest again. There we go. Pretty bad flour, pretty bad sands. Go last strongbox. Flour, pretty bad, honestly. Well, anyway, so hopping straight into Nouvelette's overall artifacts. Did we get a flower to beat this current one? It has ER and crit damage, both at around 12%. So we have... Okay, we haven't really got one which contends yet and beats it. Okay, well, this is our flower. Moving on. Okay, we have 2 plumes. This one is HP, ER, and crit rate, anyway. And then this one is double ER, well, double energy, elemental, whatever you want to call it, with HP. Let's see if this one rolls with a crit. If not, the other one is the clear choice. Okay, fair enough. Come over to here, level it up. So this will be our plume anyway, because we literally don't have anything else. I will stick this one in. So that's 15, that's 16. Let's see what it gets at. Hopefully the substats are decent. HP and ER, not the most optimal, I'm not going to lie, but ER is fine. I'm fine. Anything ER is fine. I would kind of have preferred something in the realm of actual crit, but it's fine. I won't cry too much later, just a little bit. I'll shove all of those in as well. 19, and lastly... into ER again. Okay, 21% ER, I can't really complain with. Yes, it's only 2% crit rate and then HP, but it's fine. It's good enough. It is good enough for yours truly. Okay, and now the sands. The sands. We don't actually have one equipped, I don't believe. Or do we? Yes, but we're just using this one as like to get the 4-stack, or whatever it's called. 4-piece. This is our only good stands we pulled. It's got ER as the main stat. I did see online it said to go for HP, I believe. But honestly, since we don't really have too much ER so far, well, I guess we have actually quite a bit. But this is what we got, okay? So either way, I'd choose it, you know? Lastly, getting defense, not too great. Hopefully this just keeps going on to crit damage. Please. Into defense is not the thing we want at all. Anything is better than defense. Into, oh god. This piece is actually pretty bad. Please, just crit damage. Okay, we got 1 crit damage at least. If this is crit damage again, this is usable. Okay, please. Please. Ooh. Okay, we got lucky. We got lucky and it went twice in crit damage. Okay, 20% crit damage is really good. ER is the main stat at 50%. Yeah, that's pretty solid. We did want to try out this goblet, remember? That obviously is hydro, but this one is so good. It's like 20% crit damage and then 10% ER. So it's actually a decent piece. This one, I doubt it's going to get much luck. But I'll get it to like 12. I'll see how... Okay, it didn't even go into ER. Like, I just don't see myself... Yeah. I'll just stop there, honestly. I won't waste resources. And then lastly, for the circlet, we are actually using an off-piece. Well, currently anyway, just because this is 62% crit damage, obviously, because it's max. And then ER at 16. If one of these can surpass it, like if this crit rate piece is actually really goated, this could be what I use, as my crit rate is currently really bad. So I might... Oh, into ER as well. That's good. I might actually choose this piece over that one. Oh, twice on ER, what the fuck? No way, imagine we get 3 times. Okay, yeah, we couldn't get 3 times. So ER and attack is what we got there. 30% crit rate, I think I will choose over. This one does have double, so we'll just see how high it goes. Oh, Mora is kind of coming down though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, both on crit, that's actually peak. Onto crit again, holy shit. Holy shit! Oh! The gods have blessed me. The gods have actually blessed me, what the fuck? This could have been a higher crit rate, fair enough. But 20% crit damage, 12% crit rate. Okay, this could be a potential. I'm actually... Ooh. So the question is it worth having better crit rate by only like 20%, but lowering our crit damage to literally, well, 20% less? So basically, I'm trading 20% crit damage for crit rate, or vice versa. That is what we're looking at here. Crit rate, though, I feel like is the rarest stat, and overall the better stat is a higher crit rate, is what leads you to do the crit damage. So realistically, I'm going to choose this for now, but let me know in the comments which one would be better, as they are both decent pieces, especially this one with the double crit rate. Like, holy guacamole right there, bro. I've never said that term before, but okay. So we ended up just using a 5-piece. If we have a really good spare flower, like this, for instance, I'm sorry, Emily, you're a beloved member of the family, but that is an insane flower, and I am taking that. Okay, so now going back to attributes. Our final, well, not final, because obviously we can ascend again, which gives us an extra bit of crit damage, basically getting this to 150. So pretend crit damage is 150, right? So our final stat is 75 to 150. That is absolutely perfect. I couldn't ask for a better, well, I could ask for a better one, but I'm not going to because that is a really solid, like, stat distribution. We are 2% off ER, which kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. That does actually really, I really wanted to get 200, but 198 is super close, so that is completely fine with me. So our stats are looking decent. The only thing I think we need to do now is, I don't honestly know, because the thing is, if I max him out now, I wouldn't be able to get this video out to you guys in time, which kind of sucks, because I want to keep the new year, I want to start strong with the weekly uploads and shit. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I'll get one more of these. Well, actually, will I be able to? How much resin are we on? Because we need to get lucky with getting one of the things which turns the fucking weekly boss things into another weekly boss things. I forgot the name of it. But realistically, if we done one of those and got that reward, we could turn our remaining one into the weekly boss drop we need that is not Nouvelet to get the talent to level 8. What's the difference between level 7 and level 8? Is it that big? Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's a pretty big difference. But our Mora's down anyway, so we might actually leave Nouvelet here. Not permanently, just literally for 6 days, like I said earlier, which is when the Spiral Abyss resets, which is then I'll do the Spiral Abyss video, completely doing it fully for the first ever time, which will also be huge. Expect a video on that 100%. Like, bro, that's going to be so big. My first time doing it was, like, pretty miserable. And now I just go in there. I'll do the first floor, maybe. Well, not first floor, but you know what I mean? Like, floor 9 or floor 10, whichever one you start on. Just for the primos. But yeah. That's when I can level up Nouvelet to 90 before doing that. And then hopping into it. That might actually be a better idea. Okay. So now for the teams, though. Now that we've decided that he's pretty much almost max, he's level 80 on like everything and talent basically level 8, okay? Now it's just about actually getting a decent team. Okay, so Nouvelet will obviously be first, right? Nouvelet needs to be here as it's his team. After this, though, we're probably looking at, like, since Nouvelet is a base damage, he doesn't really do much EM or anything. I'm definitely going to make like the worst team known to man. But if it was me doing it, I would have Nouvelet as my main DPS, following a shield, which is obviously... Actually, no, I'll do following Fischl, and then I'd do Zhangling, as she's just an amazing sub-DPS, and then into a shield, which I would use Yanfei, as I have C6 Yanfei, which obviously C4 gives you the shield, so that's huge. So this is what my team would look like if I was to actually put them on right now, which I think is decent. You know, main DPS, Nouvelet, does tons of damage. Zhangling, you put her on, you throw a little bear out, you do that ult, and boom. Fischl, you literally just throw out Oz. And then Yanfei, you literally just do her ult, and then boom. So I think this is a really solid... And then you get increased attack by 25% as well. So it's even like this kind of works. Okay, but yeah, let me know what you think of this team. Let me know what you think of my Nouvelet. I think we've done a decent job upgrading him. Obviously, there's a bit more to do, don't get me wrong, but getting them to level 90 every video is going to be a real tough challenge, unless it's someone I've really prepped for, such as Hu Tao, such as Yelan, such as Emily in her case, which I don't really know why I prepped so hard. She is cool, but I didn't really need to get her to level 90. But yeah. I don't think there is much else to do, honestly. So I'll probably just end the video here. Thanks for watching, as usual. Let me just blast these civilians with Nouvelet. Oh, yes. Such a great time to be alive. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.